Hey, this is Chief T, and it is after 3. It's another beautiful day. It's another great day. And for those that don't know, I was challenged to do 26 letters of the alphabet each and every day consistently and related to a money topic. So that's what I'm doing. Hey, if this is your first time joining me, go ahead and like and share this information that I'm going to be sharing today. Is stuff people don't talk about, stuff people just don't know. And today, it's actually just motivational. It's really just motivational information as it pertains to your finance and wealth tips with our soldiers, our sailors, our Marines, our airmen, everybody. Everybody needs to get financially fit this year as we move, further into this year. I mean, most of us thought, hey, get out of the pandemic in 2021, into 2022. So I say, if you're praying people, go ahead and pray, but I definitely want you to think about this. If your job had to lay you off, are you financially fit to be stable throughout all of 2022? And that's what I really want to talk about. You got to be financially fit. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, and we're going to be using the letter S. So I say today's word, in the military, we always talking about being solution oriented, solution focused. And so that's the word I want to start off with. You gotta have a solution. You gotta be solution oriented as it relates to your finance. Think about this: if you're just spending money and spending money, but you're saying, "Man, I don't know how I'm gonna save to meet up to," that's another S word, save. I don't know how I'm gonna save to meet up to this goal or that goal. I don't know how I'm gonna save enough to get to retirement. Well, you gotta put your money. You gotta put your money on assignment first off. We talked about that. Go back and look at the 26, the other letters that I said prior to day 19 today. But you got to put your money on assignment. You have to be solution oriented. You got to know the task and objective that you wish to accomplish as it relates to your finances, and then you have to have a plan and purpose for it so that you can get there. See, that plan shows you how you're going to get there. That goal says what you want to accomplish, but you got to be solution focused. See, if you're not constantly thinking about the goal that you're trying to achieve and the plan that you've made to accomplish that goal, you won't never see it. You won't never see it. Let's to be frank. I want to be blunt. Today, if you was following me today, I went to the gym. There was an aerobic-thon going on at Newman Gym today, and I got to participate in some different classes they're going to start offering. Well, those classes, are like 30 minutes to an hour long. I did 15 minutes of one class, and I was already breaking out sweating. We was doing abs, and I was like, boy, when's the last time I did this? When's the last time I used these muscles? And I'm in the military. Good Lord. So what am I saying? I'm saying, my goal is to get physically fit as well as financially fit. And if I'm not exercising all my different body parts, there's some areas that are going to be left out. If you're not exercising the financial education or the knowledge that you've been given on each area of your finances, because it's just not how much you make. There's a lot of different areas. If you don't focus your efforts on every area, then there's some parts you're going to be lacking. Some parts you're going to be missing out of. I'll give you an example. If you're making a lot of money, but you don't know where you're losing money, it's like trying to cool down a hot room, but you got the trying to warm up a cold room, but you got the window open. You can't warm up a cold room with the windows open. You got to understand that. You got to understand where your money is going, not just where it's coming from. See, and you also have to grow it. You also got to pay attention to your credit scores. Credit scores determine how much money you pay for money that you need to borrow or money that you spend on premiums and insurance rates. You got to understand that. If you got a lot of debt, that means you owe someone else and you're paying a penalty called interest, which keeps you from generating your own wealth because your money is constantly going to somebody else. So you got to understand that. If you're renting, you got to understand that that money is going to build somebody else's equity, which in turn you're losing value on your own money because it's not doing anything for you at the current moment. Yeah, you got a roof over your head, but if that money's not turning over and making more money for you, it's not being utilized efficiently. So you got to have a success mindset, and that success mindset stems from having a solution oriented focus. Successful people find ways to do things a lot more efficiently. If I want to get from point A to point B, why am I going backwards, or why am I turning different ways to get to that objective? You know, in the military, you go straight to it. You need to get there fastest route possible. I don't hear anybody talking about they wanna travel all around the world, but they're gonna go they're gonna go the longest route possible. If I want to go to the shop at right now, I'm not gonna go out the gate and go the opposite direction just to turn right back around, come through another gate and go to the shop at. But most of us do that with our finances. We go the absolute longest route possible to becoming wealthy. And that's because of lack of knowledge. That's also because of lack of applied knowledge. The information that we're sharing it can dramatically change your financial life as of today. When you talk about taxes being your number one largest expense, as soon as you get a hold on that, you could put money back into your check. Most people, if they had an extra $500 in their check, they wouldn't go bankrupt. They wouldn't lose their house. In a pandemic like that we're experiencing today, an extra $500 coming into your household just by being a business owner is guaranteed to push you further during this time period than anything else. Because with the money that you save and the money that you get to write off, it's just a win-win. Every person is not designed to be an entrepreneur, but everyone needs to become a business owner. You got to understand that. Success leaves clues. You have gurus like Robert Kiyosaki. You have other people that talk about budgeting and things of that nature, like Dave Ramsey. You have people like Brian N. Bean, who he went out and bought 20 acres with his hard-earned cash from one company that uses Make Wealth Real Strategies. Y'all like how I slipped that in there? Make Wealth Real Strategies to make, save, and grow your money. Soldiers, y'all got to understand this. We get great benefits in the military, but one thing that we don't focus on and share is financial wealth tips and topics. So you're not going to get that from Chief T. I'm going to give you every last bit of energy that it pertains to your finances that I can. And today, I just wanted to share a little bit about having a solution-oriented mindset as it relates to your finances. If your goal is to retire out of the military, think about where you're putting your money now. You have two main objectives with your finances. You got to take care of your current lifestyle and your future lifestyle. If you're not making enough money right now, then think about how much money you're going to be making later on when you're not able to work. You got to start storing up now if you think you don't make enough money. But I guarantee you, if you just understood and paid attention to where your money was going, you would be a better steward. That's another S. You'll be a better steward of your finances. You got to understand, I'm using a laptop for the first time, so this is totally different. The true value of knowledge is a substance of things that you gotta just basically understand. And I gotta say, it's life changing. Over a year ago, I was brought to an organization called the Extra Digit Movement, and my life hasn't been the same because my mindset is different as it relates to finances. I know more. I would say success leaves clues, but in the military, soldiers understand that to be successful, you have to do the hard things. You have to do the things that other people don't want to do. As a military soldier, enlisted side, I went to several boards, stuff that people don't want to do to get promoted. I went to the range often to get my scores up. I got higher PT scores to get my overall score up so that I could be selected to staff sergeant, sergeant first class, so I can eventually be selected to warrant officer. But I did the things that other people did not want to do. And so far, I can say I served my country very well. I always focus on serving others. I believe that when you serve other people, you'll get what you desire by helping others. When you serve somebody, the Lord blesses you. Just plain and simple. I don't care what religious background you are, but service and servitude equals success, in my opinion. I love helping people. That's been my mantra for a minute now, and I'm just so thankful. And yes, I'm smiling. If I'm not smiling, then I don't know what's wrong, but I'm just trying to get you this knowledge in a short amount of time because I don't want to be on here long. But hey, all I can say is today's been a great day. It's been a great Saturday. Hey, This is Chief T. It's been After 3. I hope that the information I share with you has been of value. Y'all have a great day. Don't be afraid to be great. Do it on purpose. Peace.